come up short, and we're going to have a foul against the Tigers. That'll be the team's second early on. CPA yet to commit a foul in this one. That one will go against Kaylin Kenny. And it's Omer pushing the tempo now. Nice little stop and go. The feed inside results in an easy basket for CPA. It's number 20, Lucy Haywood. And so CPA starting to build out a little bit of a lead here early on. Another dangerous pass. And we are going to have a foul against Noelle Jamison there. She was just trying to fend off the ball from Marilee Ruth. So the Tigers picking up a few early fouls in this one. 4:32 to go in the first quarter. It's CPA with the early 9-4 lead. Lily Morrow now looking inside for Haywood. She's got it at the top of the key, dishing it off to Livingston, looking for an option. Sullivan Brown gets a hand in the way and is able to get the steal. Kim Cooper pushing it up to Nori Jamison now. He'll drive inside, just cannot finish off the play. CPA looking to push it again here. They've got numbers coming forward. Charlie Omer thought about a three, and again it's Brown with some really nice defense inside, and the Tigers come away with it. Nori Jamison, nice pass to Noelle Jamison, who knocks down the shot off the glass. So the Tigers with a much-needed basket there, and it's 9-6 now. Hensworth going back again to this full-court press, and it's CPA who do well to pass through it. Haywood answers with the two of her own, and it is 11-6. We've got a nice tempo going in this game early on. Garza inside to Brown. That connection on fire tonight. Third time we've seen that pass inside to Brown, and she has taken her chances very well so far. It's 11-8. Some nice defense there. The ball looked like it might have been saved, but Marilee Ruth was out of bounds when she touched the ball there. It's Ensworth basketball. Not used to seeing this here from the Tigers. Usually a high-tempo team pushing the ball down the court. It's Nori Jamison just taking a stroll down the court, slowing this game down. And Kim Cooper just not able to find Nori Jamison on the pass, and maybe that was Jamison to Cooper and back to Jamison now. Cooper will push inside, kick it out to Noelle Jamison for three. Can't get the shot to fall. And some nice rebounding there by Lucy Haywood, and CPA has it yet again. Morrow looking inside for Haywood, but again, great defense inside. This time it's Nori Jamison with the steal. She'll kick it out. Noelle gonna try another three. And just off the inside of the rim and out there. As it's Morrow looking for a three is number 12, Carrington Washburn. And it's 14-8 now. Nori Jamison directing some traffic here on this possession. Nice swing all the way across there and finding the space inside for Garza. And that will be last touched off of CPA. It was Lily Morrow who got the final touch. It'll stay Ensworth basketball. Ensworth making a quick sub as Camila Garza will come out of the game and Emerson Smith will come in. Cooper finds Brown off the inbound. Cooper has the room for three. Too strong there. And a foul going against Ensworth. This will go against Noelle Jamison. I believe that's her second. And indeed it is her team's fourth. So with just under a minute to go now, CPA is still yet to commit a foul. CPA also just outside the double bonus. That three is no good from Ruth. Follow-up three there is no good, but again, it's the rebound. Second chance opportunity for number 23, Lily Morrow. Makes the shot, gets the foul. She'll shoot one more. And so CPA missed 2 3-pointers on this possession, but they have a chance to still come away with 3 points. Morrow finishes off the three-point play, and it is 17-8 now. CPA has opened up their largest lead of the night here at the end of the first quarter. Kim Cooper misses her three-pointer. Rebound made by Emerson Smith. A pass inside looking for Sullivan Brown is tipped away by CPA. They've got 20 seconds now. We'll see if they may just think about holding for the last shot here. It's Lily Morrow driving inside, and she has it now in the corner. Under 10 to go. Pass looking inside is a bad one, and Nori Jamison's gonna have to put up a shot here, and the floater is good at the buzzer. So a nice way to end the quarter for the Tigers. They cut the lead down to 7, and they'll look to climb even further back into this one in the second quarter. We'll be back. And so it was Nori Jamison who hit the floater at the end of the first quarter to make it 10-17. CPA still holding on to the lead, but Ensworth going to start this second quarter with the ball as well. Jamison open for three. We know she can make them, and she nails that one. 5 in a row for the Tigers, all 5 by Nori Jamison. It's 17-13. CPA looking for an answer. Really, Ruth just put a little too much on the floater. The putback from Haywood also misses, and the Tigers chance to make it a one-possession game. The swing across to Garza. Really sharp passing from the Tigers here. Jamison gonna try another three. Misses that one though. And Marilee Ruth has the rebound. Charlie Omer, top of the key, back to Ruth now. Ruth still has it inside. Nice spin move, but just too strong off the glass, and the Tigers come away with the rebound. Hand off there to Kim Cooper. She's got a lane inside. Sullivan Brown's got the rebound. Kaylin Kenny's in there. And it's going to be a foul call there against Kim Cooper. Tigers with some sloppy fouls, trying to grab some rebounds, trying to tie up for a jump ball and the possession arrow. But instead, so far, they're just getting called for fouls. So it'll be CPA basketball. 6.5 to go in this second quarter. The only scoring in this quarter was a Nori Jamison 3. 17-13 CPA leads. They've led the whole way. Merle Ruth. Swing it outside, and it's to Charlie Omer. Omer is going to be fouled as Kaylin Kinney just lost her balance there a little bit. And so that'll be the Tigers' second. It'll be Kaylin Kinney's second. See if that's something to look for. Kinney has 2. Noelle Jamison has 2 as well early on. Merle Omer getting low to make the shot and gets the foul. So now she'll have an opportunity for a 3-point play. Put an end to some Tiger momentum that started at the end of the first quarter and crept in to the beginning of this second quarter. But if Ruth can make the free throw, then that will cancel out Nori Jamison's 3-pointer at the beginning of this quarter. And she does. So it is 20-13. The lead is back to 7 for CPA. Jamison has it, looks for Kim Cooper, who lost the basketball but is able to keep it in bounds, and it's back with Jamison. Looks like CPA is implementing a zone here on defense. Tigers struggling to find an open look. Cooper goes up, no foul call. Ball still loose on the ground. Garza has it. And they will call a jump ball, which will go the way of the visitors. So CPA with some hard-fought defense there on the glass, and it'll pay off as they'll get the basketball. CPA led by as many as 11 at one point in this game. It's now a 7-point game. And some really nice defense there by Nori Jamison will give Ensworth the basketball. 5:10 to go in the first half. Both teams have 3 points in this quarter. One via Nori Jamison 3, the other Marilee Ruth with the basket and finished it off with a free throw. Kim Cooper for 3. That one off the iron, and CPA pushing it quickly. Ruth swings it outside to Charlie Omer. It's with Lily Morrow. Looked for Ruth, but it's back to the top now for Livingston. Livingston looking inside for Haywood. Some nice defense there by Sullivan Brown, contesting the shot and forcing the miss. Cooper finds Jamison, open for 3. Again, off the rim. Brown playing some good defense. But it's last touched off of Brown. And it'll be CPA basketball. The scoring has slowed down a little bit here in the second quarter. Not as many turnovers. Neither team has yet to find the rhythm. Nice defense there by Emerson Smith as she can push it down the court. Jamison on the elbow. Out to Garza for 3. Just can't get it to go there, but Smith with another rebound. Cooper driving inside with the left hand. Unlucky not to see it drop in. Ruth with another rebound. The feed inside to Haywood is beautiful, and the finish is nice as well. 22-13 now, the Lions lead. Nice ball movement there, finds the open look for Emerson Smith. gets the bounce to go. And the Tigers answer with 2. Lead back to 7 now for CPA. Driving inside, but denied is Lily Morrow. Sullivan Brown with a hand there right on the basketball. Garza, certainly a foul there. So it took just over 13 minutes of game time, but CPA is finally called for their first foul of the night. Goes against Marilee Ruth. It was a shooting foul, so Garza will get 2 chances from the line to cut into this CPA lead. See there, Garza makes the first one. It's down to 6 now. 22-16 with 2:54 to go in the second quarter. Lions have had the lead since the first score, and they have not let go of it. Similar story here happened last week when Brentwood Academy got the lead first and never gave it up. Is that one in and out from Garza? CPA pushing it now. The Tigers did lose that game against Brentwood Academy 43-40, so a close one, even though they never had a lead. But it feels like the Tigers will have their chances to come back in this one tonight. Morrow hands it off now. And CPA coming under some pressure. This is some really nice defense from the Tigers. Marilee Ruth is guarded by Nori Jamison. Nori Jamison went under the screen but got away with it. And we're going to have a foul against CPA. Foul against the Lions, number 25, Mac Flowers. It's number 25, Mac Flowers, getting called for the foul. That's her first and the team's second in this second quarter. Again, CPA going back to this zone. Ensworth has struggled a little bit when facing zones earlier on this year. Cooper open for 3. You got the look you wanted. Emerson Smith gets the rebound, and she will get 2 shots from the line as a reward. She is fouled by number 25, Mac Flowers. That's her second foul in just about the last 20-30 seconds. The team's third with just under 2 to go. Tigers trail by 6, but have a chance to cut into it here. Again, in and out on the free throw, so it stays at a CPA 6-point lead. Smith goes 0 for 2 from the line. Under 2 to play. Both teams looking to just try and finish out this half strong, as the 3-pointer by Carly Smith is off the mark. Nori Jamison with an open look for 3. Made one early on in this second quarter. The ball finds its way to Emerson Smith, who puts it up for an easy 2. And we're back now to a 4-point game. This is the closest Ensworth has had it in this quarter. Looks like they might even be going into a little bit of a zone themselves here, potentially. We are going to get a foul call. Natalie White will go to the line for 2. Going to be against, I believe. Yes, Emerson Smith. So Ensworth has had 4 team fouls in each of the first 2 quarters here. Still a minute to go, just over a minute to go in this one. Natalie White makes the first one. White misses the second one, but an offensive rebound for CPA. The putback cannot go for Lucy Haywood, and here comes Nori Jamison. And a miscommunication there between Cooper and Garza. Garza was cutting inside. Cooper thought Garza would want it in the corner for 3. CPA basketball with 57 seconds to go. This would be an awfully long possession if they want to try and hold for the final shot, but no shot clock here in high school basketball, so they could if they wanted to. And it looks like that's what the CPA rather is going to try and do. Now under 35 seconds to go in the first half. Nice defense though by Sullivan Brown. Not going to let CPA get their way, but the pass is stolen by Lily Morrow, but by the time she tried to get it back inbounds, she herself was standing out of bounds. So a timeout will come for Ensworth. It's their first timeout in this game made or used by either coach, and it comes with 21 seconds to go in the first half. Tigers going to try and draw up a basket here to make this a one-possession game heading into halftime. We'll be back in just a minute. And we are back for what is likely to be the final possession here of this first half. Ensworth trails 23-18, but they are going to look to close this margin at the end of the first half. The inbound is successful there from Garza all the way to Kim Cooper now. 15 seconds on the game clock. Potential foul there, not called. So there was some grabbing going on against Nori Jamison. 5 seconds now, Jamison outside, Kim Cooper. Tigers gonna have to put up a shot here, and Cooper gets the buzzer beater to go. So for the second quarter in a row, Ensworth ends the quarter with the basket. Tigers trail by 3 heading into the half, but they will certainly feel that they had the better ending of this first half. We will be back for the final 2 quarters in just a few minutes. Welcome back to the Elkin Athletic Center, where your Ensworth Tigers trail the CPA Lions 23-20 as we get set for the start of the second half here tonight. Ensworth will get the ball to start the third quarter as they look to continue to cut into the CPA lead and maybe even take a lead of their own here in this second half. Nori Jamison just unable to get the mid-range jumper to go, and we have got a jump ball here at the start of the third quarter, which will go the way, the possession arrow will go the way of CPA. The Lions have led from the opening basket tonight. Went up 3-0 and have held on to the lead ever since. Tigers have made it as close as 3 since then, but they have yet to take the lead themselves. We're gonna have another jump ball in the possession arrow. Will this time go to Ensworth. So 30 seconds down in this third quarter, a couple of possession arrow calls, and we are back where we started. Ensworth basketball here, trailing 23-20. Nori Jamison, floater is good. So it is 23-22. We've got ourselves a 1-point game here in the third quarter. CPA has led by as many as 11, but it's back to 1 now. Ensworth defense, as you see, going back to the zone. We've seen both teams try and play some zone defense here at various points in this game. Jamison playing some nice defense there on the sideline, but it's with Marilee Ruth, who's gonna swing it all the way across to A.G. Livingston, who cannot knock down the three. Garza with the rebound. Ensworth looking to take their first lead of the night. Noelle Jamison inside to Camilla Garza. Can't make her first shot, gets her own, grabs her own miss, and will go to the line to shoot two. As when she was going back up, she was fouled from behind. Misses the first one there. Tigers looking to tie it up at 23 apiece. And while Garza misses the second one, but Kaylin Kinney grabs the board, gives the Tigers the lead, and CPA is going to have to use a timeout. They didn't use one at all in the first half, but they are going to use one early on here in the second. Tigers grab their first lead of the night, 24-23. Finally, the 2 points are on the board for the Tigers. A little bit of conversation going on at the scores table during the timeout, but the Tigers do get the 2 points that they earn. And 20 for their CPA. Marilee Omer goes up, and the rebound is tipped off of Ensworth. CPA will get another crack at it here. Pass outside to Livingston, who misses it all there on the three-point attempt. Goes out of bounds, Ensworth basketball, and now they can try and push out to a lead of their own. As I said, this is their second game, the Tigers' second game of the week. They picked up a win at home against Lipscomb on Tuesday night, and they will go travel to JP2 tomorrow night. So a quick turnaround coming for the Tigers, but they've got to try and secure this win. Travel going to be called against Kaylin Keeney there. So now it feels like we're going to have ourselves a back-and-forth basketball game now. The Tigers came back from an 11-point deficit that was built in the first quarter by CPA. They now lead by 1, but CPA certainly isn't going to give up now as the three is good from Marilee Ruth. And CPA has a 2-point lead now. 26-24, Kaylin Keeney inside. Nice finish at the rim there, 26 all. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And that's going to be a travel against Lily Morrow. Turnovers were certainly a theme in the first half, whether it be something like a travel or just passes that just not right where they need to be. So 26 all now. Ensworth with the basketball. They'll try and take the lead once more. Garza has room for three. Misses. Sullivan Browns gets the rebound, almost gets the putback to spin in. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. The foul going to go against number 23, Lily Morrow. Her first personal, CPA second in this third quarter. Tigers struggling a little bit from the free throw line in this game. Another scoreless trip and a really nice finish there by Marilee Ruth. And CPA restores their 2-point lead. Kaylin Keeney open for three. And a late foul call there, which is the right one. CPA almost got away with it, but it'll stay Ensworth basketball. So maybe a little bit of foul trouble coming for number 25, Natalie White. And the putback again, Sullivan Brown getting multiple opportunities to put up points, and she'll go back to the line to shoot two. And correction, that's Mac Flowers' third personal foul. And CPA with 4, just 1 away from putting the Tigers in the double bonus with over half the quarter to go. Brown makes the first free throw, and it's a 1-point game. Brown misses the second, but the Garza tip finds Cooper. Inside, Garza puts up the easy basket, and the Tigers now lead by 1, and we're going to have another CPA timeout as the Tigers have the lead now, 29-28. We'll be back with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. As we come out of the timeout, it's CPA basketball. They trail by 1. They led this third quarter at the beginning of it, 23-20. It's now 29-28 in favor of Ensworth. Nice steal inside there by Sullivan Brown. Read the play really well. Now it's Nori Jamison pushing it quickly. Kim Cooper inside. She'll back it out here. Dangerous little flashy pass, but it does come off for Cooper. Screen set by Brown. Nori Jamison misses her shot. And it's Morrow who grabs the board. CPA with it now. Three-point attempt coming for Natalie White. Off the iron there, but a second opportunity now after the Lucy Haywood offensive rebound. Morrow still fighting inside. She'll dish it out. White thought about another three, instead drives inside and is fouled before the shot. Foul going against Kaylin Keeney. In a little bit of foul trouble here with 3 in the third quarter. Still plenty of time left. Natalie White high off the glass and just misses a shot. Jump ball will go the way of CPA. So that extra little effort there to just get a hand on the basketball will grant CPA an extra possession. And not ready for the inbound inside was Lily Morrow. So that extra possession that I was talking about going to waste a little bit there. Ensworth has it up by 1. Can they extend their lead here? Under 3 to go in the third quarter. Cooper, again, close to being tipped away, but Jamison grabs it. And we have a timeout for Ensworth here. That'll be their first of the half. CPA's used 2. Tigers have 4 remaining. CPA has 3 with 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Tigers lead 29-28. Coming out of the timeout now, Ensworth had to use one there as they just weren't really creating any separation between them and this CPA defense for an open look. Some nice handling there from Kim Cooper, trying to find Garza. She does now, driving inside. Emerson Smith open for 3, just left it a little short. And Marilee Ruth has herself another rebound. She's got to be close to closing in on a double-double here. Driving inside, then kicking it out. Lily Morrow now, Natalie White has it. And it's back to Marilee Ruth. A 3 for Lily Morrow, in and out. But a rebound by Haywood, so it gives Morrow another chance. And she makes the mid-range 2. CPA grabs that lead right back. It's 30-29. Under 2 to play in the third. And as we kind of anticipated here, this one's going to go back and forth now for a while. But a really nice play there by Camila Garza, driving inside, gets fouled, makes the basket, and she'll have a chance to finish off the three-point play. Garza misses the free throw, rather, which would have capped off the three-point play. But Ensworth, with the made shot, has the lead right back yet again here. Just about 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. CPA started this quarter up by 3. They now trail by 1. Cooper comes away with the rebound. She's going to look way up the court for Garza, asking a lot of Camilla, but Garza does track it down. Jamison from the elbow, just can't get the bounce. And nice defense there from Garza, but it'll slip out of bounds. And so CPA is going to have it with over a minute to go. We saw them hold for the last shot with about 57, or try to hold for the last shot before it was stolen by Sullivan Brown. We'll see what the Lions' game plan is here with about a minute to go in the third quarter. Ensworth going back to the full court press now. CPA has done well, maybe gets away with the travel call there. Pass tipped by Brown, and the shot as well, and that will be a foul against Merle Ruth. And she was going after that ball and hit Brown hard. And that'll put Ensworth in the double bonus, so Brown will go to the line to shoot 2. Brown makes the first one, so the Tigers lead by 2. Try and push it out to 3 here. It'll stay a 1-possession game regardless, but they're looking for their largest lead tonight. And Cooper tried to grab the rebound, unable to do so though. Merle Ruth dribbling through some traffic, got a little lucky to come away with it. Some close defense there. Lily Morrow gets the rebound, and Cooper comes away with it. And it'll be a jump ball. Really nice defense there by Kim Cooper to get right in there and actually come away with the basketball. So Ensworth now has it up by 2, 40 seconds to go. And I think they're going to try and hold for the last shot themselves now. Remember, they've ended the first 2 previous quarters with buzzer beaters, looking to make it a perfect 3 for 3 here. Under 20 to go on the clock now. Ensworth looking to extend their lead at the end of this third quarter. Jamison inside, loses it momentarily, gets it to Cooper. Cooper, one more to Brown. And she cannot finish off the play, but a nice third quarter by the Tigers as they will head into the final 8 minutes with a 2-point lead, 32-30. Welcome back to the Elkin Athletic Center as we are here for the fourth quarter of game number 1 of the night between the CPA Lions and Ensworth Tigers coming up at around 6:30. Both boys teams will take the court here as that pass is stripped away by Sullivan Brown. And this Tiger defense remains strong at the start of this fourth quarter. Jamison driving inside. Kim Cooper out to Sullivan Brown now. Looking for an option. She finds Jamison, who was given time for 3. But she can't make the 3. Would have pushed the lead out to 5. Now CPA looking to answer with the 3 of their own, but also missing, and it's Emerson Smith with the rebound. Ensworth, the team that likes to push the ball down the court, but with a small lead late in this one. You wonder if they're just going to try and take some of this time off the clock. The handoff to Garza now. Is Jamison going to drive inside? Bring it out to Emerson Smith. Cooper right at the top of the key. Will keep it herself now. And looking inside for Emerson Smith, but passed it to Smith's left hand when she was maybe expecting it over the top there. So a turnover for the Tigers. 6:48 to go in this game. And Ensworth holding on to their 2-point lead. Charlie Omer will bring it up now for the Lions. Merle Ruth driving all the way, just short. They're going to call a foul there. Well, we'll see. Referee's going to talk about it. Indeed, it will be a foul against the Tigers. It'll be against Emerson Smith. Pass to Lily Morrow now. Emerson Smith playing defense, and she's going to get second consecutive foul called against her there. And this one will send Morrow to the free throw line for 2. Chance to tie it up for CPA. But CPA will not be able to tie it up on this possession, as the first free throw is off the mark. Morrow makes the second one, and now we have ourselves a 1-point game here. Cooper quickly down to Jamison, and Cooper gets it back now. Out to Garza. Was open for 3, thought about it. Was showing her composure, understanding the situation. CPA going to the zone. We've seen them run at certain points in this game. Garza out to Brown now. Tigers, no real reason to try and rush a possession here. They can certainly take their time. It's out to Garza. Cooper now. Across to Jamison. Goes for her floater that she's made a couple times tonight. No good there. We're going to have a jump ball, which will go the way of Ensworth. So the Tigers have taken almost a minute off the clock now. And because of the possession arrow going their way, they'll get the basketball again. Looking underneath for Brown. Couldn't quite get a handle on the basketball originally. Cooper for 3. Off the back of the rim. No foul there, but CPA going to look to push it quickly up to Lily Morrow. A nice pass by Merle Ruth to find Morrow, and Morrow makes the layup. 33-32. CPA has their first lead of this quarter now. We've had quite a few lead changes here in the second half. It was all CPA in the first half. But the Tigers have fought their way back into this game. And it's going to be a travel there against Nori Jamison as she was cutting inside. And Ensworth going to use a timeout. Why not? You've got 3 now, 2 remaining after this one. 4:55 to go in the game. Ensworth trails by just 1 point. So here we are for the final 4 minutes and change of this one. CPA leads by 1 with the ball. Merle Ruth has it now. She has certainly been an impact player tonight for CPA. G. Livingston lost it for a second, but gets the basketball back. And a turnover there from CPA. The Lion fans here at Elkin Athletic Center not happy with the call. Can the Tigers take advantage of this possession that they've been gifted? Kim Cooper now, out to Jamison. They're looking for Brown inside. They didn't get the look they wanted on this occasion, though. Jamison gets it out to Cooper. Cooper, nice pass to Brown. Really nice dribble and finish by Sullivan Brown. And Ensworth takes the lead back. They are leading 34-33. Lily Morrow for three. Comes up short. Maybe a forced shot there from Morrow. And now it's Jamison, puts it over the top of the rim. We're gonna have a jump ball. Last one went to Ensworth, this one gonna go to CPA. And so 3:27 to go now. Ensworth hanging on to their lead that they've had for most of this second half now. Remember, it was CPA who led the entire first half. But who will have the lead when the clock hits triple zeros is obviously most important here. Early Ruth driving inside, then now it's out to Charlie Omer. Ruth for three, misses there, and Nori Jamison will grab the rebound. Under 3 to go. Each possession coming more and more valuable now down the stretch of this game. Tigers moving it about here. And that ball is going to be last touched off, I believe, the knee of Kim Cooper. So CPA with some good defense. They'll get the basketball. They're going to use one of their 3 remaining timeouts. Both teams have 2 left. With 2.5 to go in the game, Ensworth leads 34-33. So CPA has it now after using the timeout. Maybe they're coming up with the play that they think can give them the lead back. Marley Ruth was looking inside, but the Tigers defended it well, at least for the time being. Charlie Omer gets it out to Ruth now. It's Noelle Jamison playing defense on Ruth. Now it's Sullivan Brown, but the floater over Brown's fingertips and in. And indeed, CPA does get the lead back. 35-34. They lead by 1. Cooper's miss is off the glass. Nori Jamison faked the three, went inside for two. Brown's got the rebound, and it's back with Jamison. Under 2 to play. Nice spin move by Noel Jamison, who gets hacked and will go to the line to shoot two. An opportunity to tie it and even take the lead here. With 1:44 to go, it's Noel Jamison to the line. First one off the backside of the rim, but gets the bounce to go in. We have got ourselves a tie game. 35 all. And Jamison misses the second one, so a tie game, 100 seconds to go. Another close finish coming here. And Brown's gonna get called for the foul. It's just the team's third now, so they've got one more foul to give before CPA will go to the line for the remainder of the game. CPA only has one foul in this fourth quarter. It'll be interesting if the foul game comes into play. CPA is going to have a lot of fouls to give as Natalie White lost concentration on the ball. They lost the ball for a second, but had the time to get it back. 1:20 now. How much time does CPA want to take off the clock here in this possession? They can take as long as they'd like. We'll wait and see. Lily Morrow inside. Just misses. The tip goes to Marilee Roth, who misses. That should be a jump ball. It will be. And Ensworth is going to have the basketball with 1:03 to go. Timeout. CPA, coach not happy there, as you see. So again, the same question will now go to Ensworth. It'll be decided in this timeout what the play is and how long they want this play to take. 1:03 to go, 35 all. We'll be back for this finish. So here we go. The final minute, all tied up, Tiger basketball. Brown's got it on the elbow. And it is going to be a timeout called by Ensworth. Maybe it was a chance there for Coach Cowles to look and see what defense CPA was going to run there. We've seen both teams run man-to-man and different variations of zone tonight. So Ensworth got a look at the defense, called a timeout. Now they'll get to inbound it in the CPA half, and with 55 seconds to go, again, does Ensworth change up the play? Do they stick with what they had originally? They can do just about whatever they want with 55 seconds to go. There's no need to rush up a shot by any means. We saw CPA in the second quarter try and hold on to the ball for the final shot with about 56 seconds to go. And it's harder than it would seem as they turned it over. Sullivan Brown anticipated a pass and read it perfectly. So we'll see what Ensworth's game plan is here. Cooper gonna lob it up to Jamison. That will be last touched off of Ruth. But some nice defense off the inbound, putting some pressure on the Tigers now. And this time the inbound much easier for Ensworth. 50 seconds to go. Kim Cooper's got it. They're looking to get it to Nori Jamison, and they do. 40 seconds to go now. Just the 1-2s being made between Jamison and Cooper now. 30 seconds to go. Ensworth hanging on to it. It looks like they are going to try and hold for the last shot. And if you can do that, the worst you can do is send this game to overtime. You're at no risk of losing this basketball. Jamison lost it for a second. She's got it now. 15 seconds to go. Inside to Brown. Trying to get it to Jamison now, and she gets fouled. Hit the floor hard. The clock stops with 5.9 to go. Now CPA did have some fouls to give, so no free throws coming. And a timeout will be taken for CPA as they'll set up their defense here for the final 6 seconds of the game. Ensworth did a job taking the time off the clock. Now they've just got to make the basket here. They've already made 2 buzzer beaters in this game in the first and second quarters. It would be quite the game if they could get their third here, which would ultimately win the game for them. We will have to wait and see what Coach Cowles can come up with here on this final possession. It'll be Garza to inbound it now with 5.9 on the clock. They'll get it into Noelle Jamison, and she will get fouled. This could be a little tactical here from CPA. They do have some fouls to give. They have one more now, 4.2 seconds to go. If you're Ensworth, you almost just got to inbound the ball and put up a shot here. Maybe you even get fouled in the act of shooting. We'll wait and see now. It's out to Cooper, and she will be fouled. So maybe some time management from CPA, as that was their final foul to give. You see the CPA coach, or maybe hear it say, stop fouling. And so exactly 3 seconds on the clock. Ensworth with a chance to win it. Now we'll see, there's a disagreement here if it's the team's 4th or 5th foul, I believe. And if I'm honest, it is CPA's 4th foul. Ensworth should not and will not be shooting free throws here. So 3 seconds to go now for the Tigers. Can they draw up the play? Kim Cooper drives inside, off the glass and in! The buzzer beater from Kim Cooper wins it for the Tigers. 37-35, a walk-off win for Ensworth, and their 3rd buzzer beater of the game wins it. We will be back in about 20 minutes for the boys game, but what a way to end this one. Tigers win 37-35, Kim Cooper with the buzzer beater.
that's literally the best thing you can have. You lied to him? I think I looked first, but I looked again. I changed the white balance. Come on. The other one. Cut it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your caps as we celebrate America with today's national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the CPA Lions. Number 2, Will Carroll. Number 3, Jason Taylor. Number 5, Gunnar Lewis. Number 10, Legal Harris III. And number 45, Maddox Ruth. And now for Edgewood Tiger, he's the freshman, number 2, Malachi Jordan. Sophomore, number 3, Lewis O'Keefe. Number 11, he's a senior, Nick Height. Number 24, sophomore, Blake Surak. And junior, number 32, Ethan Utley.
And welcome to the Elkin Athletic Center for Game 2 of tonight between the CPA Lions and the Ensworth Tigers. Game 1 went right down to the buzzer. It was Kim Cooper who walked off the win for the Tigers 37-35 with a layup that beat the clock. But tonight, it's the boys Ensworth Tigers now who've been on a little bit of a roll, winning 3 of their last 4 against the CPA Lions, who are looking for their first district win of the season. Malachi Jordan wins the opening tip, and it's with Lewis O'Keefe as we are underway here for game number 2. Tigers swinging it around the perimeter to start this game before Jordan goes inside, slips for a second, but able to lay it off now. It's with Ethan Utley. Jordan gonna try a 3 to start the game, and he swishes it. Ensworth leads 3-0 now. They'll look to get off to a hot start tonight. Maddox Ruth gets it out to Jason Taylor, driving inside. Left it short, Ruth with the rebound. He'll kick it out for 3. Gunnar Lewis can't get his 3 to fall, and the Tigers will push it quickly now. Utley now gonna try a 3 from the top of the key, and Ensworth making it rain early on now. Couple of 3s to get them started. An early 6-0 start for Ensworth. Maddox Ruth now gonna look to try and answer with the 3, but his comes up short. Lewis O'Keefe the rebound. And Ensworth just gonna look to keep extending their lead. And that one off the knee of O'Keefe At least that's the call on the floor. And it'll be CPA basketball. And a nice opening minute and around 17 seconds here to start the game. Ensworth knocked down a couple of threes. CPA missed their first few looks from beyond the arc. Maddox Ruth, he is their center, but he can stretch it and shoot. And he's already tried to do tonight. He'll drive inside. It's out to William Carroll now for three. Too strong, and Heitch is going to look to drive down this court, trying to go coast to coast. And he is going to be called for the offensive foul, the charge. As Carroll with the miss on the other end, able to draw the charge on defense. Heitch, a player that's sitting right around that 15 to 18 point range for these last few games and for the season. Maddox Ruth for three again, and he misses. O'Keefe's got the rebound as he jumped up highest. He'll kick it out now. Nick Heitch, the mid-range jumper is good, and the Tigers off to a hot start here. They lead 8-0, just past 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tigers looking to trap Gunnar Lewis. They get the ball. Blake Surratt to Utley, up to Malachi Jordan, a nice fake. And the Tigers off to an early 10-0 start. You can tell they're playing with a lot more confidence here tonight, and the scoreboard shows just that. 10-0 start to the game, 2.5 minutes in.
You know what I think would help high school basketball? I think sports get trained to understand, like rating pitchers. But you only rating certain things along with coaches. You know, he done invented a new league. He just run the league and goes to hold the duck, whatever.
So CPA using really a much needed timeout at the beginning of this game, and Ensworth up 10-0 now. It'll be Leroy Harris looking for three. He misses it all there. So Tigers are hot to start this one, and conversely, CPA slow and cold. Leroy Harris gonna hit Malachi Jordan from behind. He'll go to the line to shoot two now. Ensworth looking to extend their early lead. Jordan makes the first one 11-0. You can kind of just start to see the struggles that CPA have had this season. As I mentioned at the beginning of the game, yet to win a district game. Tigers started off slow, but they're putting it together now. It started with a win on January 3rd against MBA, or January 2nd rather. And including that one, they've again won 3 of their last 4. And they're off to a really bright start here against CPA. Jordan made both of his free throws. It's 12-0. Maddox Ruth going inside. And he's going to be fouled by Micah Smith. And we will never know if that shot was going to go in as Malachi Jordan swatted it away. Oh, well, they're going to say, actually, it was before the shot. And so it'll be an inbound underneath. It's Micah Smith's first, the team's second foul of the game. Ruth driving hard and lays it in off the glass to get CPA on the board. Roger Grant, who's come into the game, has it now. Malachi Jordan, just a little hesitation there to sell the defense for 3. And he's going to get called for a silly foul there. That's his first. He knew he was coming out of the game after that. But he started the game off with a 3. He's had a good start. Jonah Billard will come into the game for Malachi Jordan. Maddox Ruth inside, another nice finish off the glass. Some good defense play there, but simply a better finish. Heitch has it now. He'll drive inside, and the floater is good. He's 2 for 2 to start the night with 4. Tigers lead 14-4, 10-point game. Leroy Harris inside to Maddox Ruth. Safe to say CPA's offense running through Ruth at the moment. It's out to Gunnar Lewis now. It's inside to Ruth. Tigers tried to play the trap. It's William Carroll for 3, too strong. O'Keefe has another rebound. Heitch on Ruth. Maybe a matchup that the Tigers like with Heitch's athleticism. Micah Smith for 3. Just on the wrong side of the rim, but O'Keefe this time with an offensive rebound. Smith goes back up, can't get the putback to go, and CPA now gonna try and win this battle of odd numbers. For 3, it's Jason Taylor. CPA really struggling from beyond the arc. And to my point, William Carroll. That 3 was in and out. O'Keefe out to Heitch. In the corner now, he'll drive inside, get tripped up from behind. Carroll should get called for the foul here as Heitch was making his way to the basket. Some subs coming back in. You'll see Ethan Utley and Malachi Jordan, who have already been in, and then Justin Hopkins going to get his first minutes here in tonight's game against the Lions. Trying to get it to Heitch off the inbound. Instead, it's inside to Utley. Really nice finish off the glass. Gonna celebrate that one with some scouts in attendance. It is 16-4 now. Jason Taylor has it for the Lions, being guarded by Nick Heitch. Leroy Harris inside. He's able to lay it in, so 16-6. Ensworth has held his 10-point lead ever since they went up 10-0 to start. 2.5 to go in the first. And so far for Ensworth, pretty steady, clean game, limiting the turnovers, knocking down open looks, even some contested ones as well. It's out to Justin Hopkins. He'll pull up for a mid-range 2. He'll knock it down. Everybody getting in on the action here tonight. CPA trying to beat the Tigers back in transition. J.M. Camp goes up. It'll be out of bounds off Ensworth. The inbound to J.M. Camp. The 3 for Gunnar Lewis is good, and CPA has their first 3. They've shot it from beyond the arc an awful lot tonight, and after that one, it'll be timeout Ensworth. They lead at 18-9 with 2:06 to go in the first quarter. And coming out of the timeout, CPA going to try and implement a little full court pressure, but Ensworth plays through it pretty comfortably. And now they're going to try a zone. Utley went up, missed it. Roger Grant gets the rebound and puts it back in for 2. Ensworth playing pretty well. They're going to have to pick up Gunnar Lewis here. They leave him open for 3. Doesn't get the shot to drop. Heitch comes away with the rebound. Cutting it back towards the middle here. On his left hand, another floater. And he's off to a great start tonight, 22-9. Normally you're gonna see him knock it down from beyond the arc, but tonight showing it, he can do it, score anywhere on the court. Just over a minute to go, 22-9. Ensworth shooting it really well tonight. Maddox Ruth fouled. And again here, they're gonna say it was before the shot. That one will go against Ali, his first, the team's fourth. So just one outside the double bonus now is CPA with over a minute to go in this first quarter. Got to think if the Tigers can stay out of foul trouble and limit the mistakes, this should be a pretty fun night. The inbound to JM Camp. Handles here from Jason Taylor. Out to Leroy Harris now. That ball will be last off of Ensworth. Pass inside to Gunnar Lewis. Takes it back out now. It's with Taylor. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Taylor, a deep three. Put just a little bit too much on it. Malachi Jordan, got to be careful here. There was someone coming down his back. He saves it. Or did he? They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Just got a little complacent there, taking it up the court. Turnover, CPA basketball with 45 seconds to go. 22-9. Ensworth leads. Your CPA, this would maybe be a position that you'd hold for the last shot, but you're already trailing by so much. You've just got to score as quickly as you can. Jordan with the shot fake there and tried to lay it off to Heitch. I think Heitch was even sold by the shot fake. And it's out of bounds. So now under 30 seconds to go, and this might be a more sensible time to maybe hold for the last shot here. 22-9, Ensworth got off to an early 12-0 lead. And CPA, though they trail by 13, content to let this clock run down. Under 10 on the clock now. Maddox Ruth, we've seen him early and often tonight. A high arching three is short. And O'Keefe just going to be content with letting the clock run out. So an amazing start for the Ensworth Tigers. They lead at 22-9. They'll just look for more of the same in the second quarter. So CPA will get us started in this second quarter with the basketball now. It was a rough start for them. They struggled shooting early on. They got some nice looks inside for Maddox Ruth to get them going as they look to climb back into it now. Leroy Harris pushing through traffic there and laying it in. It's 22-11. Malachi Jordan gonna swing it out to Heitch. And they're gonna say Heitch stepped out of bounds. So the Tigers slowing down a bit offensively between the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second. They'll look to get back on track, but it starts on defense here as CPA can cut it back down to single digits. Harris making Jordan jump for three to protect it. Now it's a two for William Carroll, and Jordan grabs the board. O'Keefe gonna shoot a three. Put too much on it. And it's Maddox Ruth with the rebound. He's gonna push it way up the court. A nice catch there by Gunnar Lewis to save it. It's back with Ruth. He's gonna like this matchup against Surratt, who's gonna get called for a foul. That'll be, I believe, his first and the team's first in the second quarter. Get it to Harris off the inbound, right back inside to Ruth. Fadeaway jumper off the iron. Heitch has the rebound, and he's got the basketball now. Again, CPA, as you see here, going to this 2-3 zone. We saw both the girls and now the boys teams implement this into their game. Inside, nice pass to Blake Surratt, who finishes off the play. It was a really nice sharp pass from O'Keefe to Utley, and then one more Utley to Surratt. And a foul called against O'Keefe there, as he was trying to grab the basketball. 24-11, Tigers lead. CPA's got it. That is only O'Keefe's first here in the second quarter. 6:15 now. CPA moving it around the three-point line. Thought about going inside, but Carroll held on to it. Now he hands it off to number 5, Gunnar Lewis. It'll be Ensworth basketball, last touched off CPA. Again, CPA going to this pressure. They seem to back off of it, though. And now they will go into this zone defense. Heitch throws it across to O'Keefe now. Into Utley. He's got runners. Malachi Jordan just could not finish. Now it's Leroy Harris going the other way. That'll be possession arrow Ensworth basketball as the ball gets stuck on the rim. It'll be right back with the Tigers. Again, you see CPA go to this full court press, but they don't really commit to it now, and it allows Ensworth to play right through it. Jordan out to Utley. Able to hang on to that ball. It was fired into him, as he couldn't finish there. And now it's Gunnar Lewis pushing the ball for CPA into Maddox Ruth. They'll lob it back out to Leroy Harris. CPA will reset. Inside to Ruth. And a nice floater, 24-13. Under 5 to go in the second quarter. Ensworth leads 24-13. Heitch is one-on-one here if he wants to give himself a shot. Gives it up, though, to Ethan Utley inside. Malachi Jordan will throw it down. Really nice ball movement there by the Tigers. And Jordan caps it off with a two-hand jam. Get another look at it there, right inside over Harris. But it's Maddox Ruth responding with a dunk of his own. And the lead's back to 11 for Ensworth. Heitch. Haven't seen him attempt a three tonight. Don't know how much longer I'll be able to say that, though. Inside, Malachi Jordan for three. Left it short, though. Blake Surratt steals it away from Maddox Ruth, and O'Keefe has got it wide open three. Too much on it. And O'Keefe going to get called for a foul there. That's going to be his second and the team's third. You're going to see some subs come in for Ensworth now following that foul. Ensworth has 3 fouls in this second quarter. CPA has not committed one yet. 3:30 to go in the first half. Tigers have had a double-digit lead for most of this first half. Malachi Jordan with the steal on the fast break, and he is going to be fouled on the way up. It'll be 2 shots for Malachi Jordan, who's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He's trying to push the lead back out to 13 for Ensworth. Gets the bounce off the front of the rim. 1 for 1, 3 for 3 on the night now. Couldn't replicate the same performance there. The pass inside will be last touched off Jordan as he was trying to get it. CPA basketball. Jason Taylor bringing it up for CPA. Maddox Ruth. Almost had the look for a fadeaway jumper. Now it's with Leroy Harris being guarded by Malachi Jordan. Harris looking to drive inside. The ball came off of his foot. In some trouble now. And that's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay with CPA. Gunnar Lewis comes back in for Trip Haraff. It'll be Jason Taylor inbound it to Leroy Harris. Harris again working on Malachi Jordan. Put too much on that shot though. It's up to Jordan, who's gonna go up, make the dunk plus the foul. Harris went up to contest that one, but he was not gonna get close to Malachi Jordan, who threw that one down. Let's just hope he's okay, as that was a physical play at the rim. Looking to push it out to a 15-point game. Can't make the free throw though. Maddox Ruth has the rebound. Ruth inside, this time he's on Micah Harris. And his shot is good. Jordan coming out of the game. Have to keep an eye on him. Hopefully he's able to come back into this one, as he has been such an explosive player all season, but especially tonight. It's Justin Hopkins, or Roger Grant rather, who's going to come into the game for him. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Again, been a theme tonight. The scoring has slowed down here in the second quarter. Tigers had 22 at the end of the first. They've got 29 now. O'Keefe throws it out. Roger Grant. Now it's Justin Hopkins. Tigers reset. O'Keefe open for 3. And he connects, 32-17. But wide open inside was number 23, Rowan McTavish. O'Keefe, another 3 just off the mark there. Heitch gonna fight for the rebound, but it's Leroy Harris who grabs the loose ball. O'Keefe had to be smart, not pick up a third foul. He'll get the rebound off the 3-point attempt. Heitch wanted 3. Ruth contested it well. It'll be foul inside against Jason Taylor. Heitch had been perfect on the night until now, and Roger Grant tips it out of bounds. So with just under a minute to go now in the first half, Ensworth leads by 15. And they will feel comfortable going into the halftime locker room if they can hang on to this. They just cannot become complacent in the second half. Got to keep pushing, maybe even add to their lead if they can. Maddox Ruth swings it outside to Gunnar Lewis, and he makes the three. So with under 40 seconds to go, Ensworth moving it fast. It's a 12-point game. And you'll see now, Coach Pearson gonna tell his team they want the last shot of the game. O'Keefe will bring it back out here with 25 seconds to go. O'Keefe being guarded by Leroy Harris. It's a mismatch for sure here. Hopkins, under 10 to go. Lewis O'Keefe off the glass, nice finish. 3 seconds to go, CPA is gonna have a chance at three. Oh, and a foul call against Micah Smith. And that will send Jason Taylor to the line to shoot 3 free throws at the end of this first half. Well, we'll see what the call is. Indeed, it looks like it will be 3 free throws for Jason Taylor. They're going to add 3/10 of a second back onto the clock. Taylor makes the first one. Let's see if he can make Ensworth pay for what may not seem like right now a super costly foul, but could give CPA some free points and some momentum heading into the second half. Taylor 2 for 2. See if he can go perfect 3 for 3 here. And he does. So the lead will be 11 for Ensworth, 34-23. It jumped out to a 12-0 head start, and it's been just about even ever since. Tigers will look to hang on and keep their good form alive. We'll be back for the second half where Ensworth leads 34-23.
It's the sideline, so I get really good like close-up shots. I'll try. I try and get it. Yeah? What?
You know this guy right here?
Yes, sir.
Is he any good?
He's all right.
And welcome back to the Elkin Athletic Center for the second half between the Ensworth Tigers and the CPA Lions. Ensworth leads at 34-23. And it was a pretty solid first half for the Tigers. They started off the game on fire, jumping out to a 12-0 head start as both teams, well, I was about to say come up empty-handed, but it's gonna be William Carroll going to the line to shoot two after the foul on Nick Heitch there. But it was the Tigers who started off shooting the ball really, really well at the first quarter. In the second quarter, they were missing some shots, forcing some passes that didn't need to be forced and causing some turnovers. But they'll look to get back on track here in the third quarter. But even if it wasn't their best in the second quarter, they still lead by double digits as William Carroll misses the first free throw. Utley with the rebound. And the Tigers will take this one up the court at their own pace and under no pressure. O'Keefe out to Jordan, who was banged up a little bit there in the first half, so good to see him back out on the court. Went up for a dunk. Leroy Harris went up with him. Now I do think I see a little bit of a soft cast on the right wrist of Malachi Battle, so we'll have to look for that as he still looks to be in some pain. And Jordan tried to throw it off of Harris, but it went under his legs, and now it's Jason Taylor the other way. And Maddox Ruth does a really nice job saving the basketball. It's out to Gunnar Lewis, who cannot connect from deep. CPA certainly struggled from beyond the arc in the first half. See that carry over at least at the beginning of this second half now. Lewis O'Keefe gets the bounce, and the Tigers are on the board first here in the second half. O'Keefe with a nice two-point jumper, and it's 36-23. Leroy Harris missed it all, but it's Maddox Ruth with the rebound, plus the foul. He'll go to the line to try and cap off the three-point play. Foul will go against Malachi Jordan, and Ruth will try and make it a 10-point game. And Ruth does just that, making the free throw, so it's 36-26 now. Utley's got it. Looking for an option. We'll find Malachi Jordan, who was left open for three off the left side of the rim. Jason Taylor will come away with the rebound. It's up quickly to William Carroll, no whistle. He'll put it in for an easy two. We've got ourselves an 8-point game. And that ball thrown away by Lewis O'Keefe. And you're wondering, and indeed, Ensworth will use a timeout at the start of this second half, as CPA has quickly cut the lead down from 13 to 8 with just 2:20 gone in this second half.
Ensworth used the timeout with 5:40 to go in the third quarter after a Lewis O'Keefe turnover. Jason Taylor finding Carroll. Inside to Ruth. And it's back outside now with Taylor. Getting it inside to Ruth. A dangerous pass. But again, Ruth is able to save, though. Doing well on the interior. Driving inside is Lewis. He's going to go all the way. He's fouled by Nick Heitch. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. CPA starting to really make their mark here in the second half and get back into this game. Lewis makes the first one. It's a 7-point game. Some subs coming in. Ethan Utley coming out, as well as Blake Surratt for Roger Grant and Micah Smith here. The 3 leading scorers stay in. That would be Jordan, Heitch, and O'Keefe. Finding Heitch. He had a nice start to the game, but we still haven't seen him kick it into that next gear that we know he can. 36-30. It's the closest it's been since the first quarter. O'Keefe thinking about a 3, drives inside, he'll bring it back out now. Jordan's got it. He'll throw that one over the head of Micah Smith. Just put a little bit too much on that one. And the turnovers are starting to mount up here a little bit as Jonah Billard will come in for Malachi Jordan. Gunnar Lewis brought it off. He'll bounce it to Maddox Ruth. Inside, was looking for Gunnar Lewis. Well, it was Roger Grant who read it well. It was off to Jonah Billard, but he traveled with the basketball. Get another look at it. There was a cut by Gunnar Lewis. The pass just wasn't quite good enough for Maddox Ruth. And then the dish across there. Maybe foul, probably not. Just a little bit of contact there. And so a travel against Jonah Billard, who played some nice defense there to win Ensworth the basketball right back. So 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Time is starting to tick away, but CPA is clawing back into this game. Justin Hopkins has it now. He came in for Nick Heitch, but he gave it away. Now Gunnar Lewis sprinting down the court. He'll lay it in for 2, and it is a 4-point game. 36-32, Ensworth needs a basket here to put an end to this CPA run. O'Keefe calling for a screen. He'll get it from Roger Grant. Hopkins drives inside. It's out to Billard. Ensworth moving it nicely, but just not getting any open looks. CPA defense playing pretty well here. O'Keefe out to Justin Hopkins. He'll go up, no call, but he'll make the shot anyways. So indeed, the Tigers do put an end to the CPA run, and it's back out to a 6-point game. Gunnar Lewis inside of Maddox Ruth, nice move. And that one off the bottom of the backboard, I believe. O'Keefe gets it over to Roger Grant. He'll throw it down. And that'll give this crowd some energy again here. It's an 8-point game now. Tigers with a couple baskets in a row. And their lead's a little bit more comfortable. But it's Maddox Ruth. Drives to the hole, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Indeed, yes, he will shoot 2. It's maybe a question of, well, was he in the act of shooting? Get another look at that Roger Grant dunk there on the fast break. Ruth misses the first one. It stays 40-32. Knocks down the second one. It's 40-33 now. 7-point game. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Billard inside now to Micah Smith. Pushing hard and gonna get called for the offensive foul there. So CPA's got it now. Smith gonna have to be really careful now. He's gonna stay out there with 3 fouls. And they're putting him on Maddox Ruth. If I'm CPA, I'm giving it right to Maddox Ruth, gonna let him drive. See if you can get a basket. But instead, it'll be Taylor, open 3, and he makes it. 4-point game with 2 minutes to go. CPA right back in it. Malachi Jordan answers with a shot from the elbow. And it's a 6-point game. Under 2 to play in the third. Taylor gonna test his luck from deep. But the rebound, it's a miss, but the rebound from Leroy Harris, the kick out, also a miss, but a third chance now. Gunnar Lewis, he misses. Roger Grant had the rebound, but it's stripped away. Leroy Harris goes up. He misses, and again, another miss. But CPA, another 3. Boy, how many chances do the Lions need? Well, they didn't get enough on that possession. It was about 7 chances maybe they had to score points. Couldn't come away with any. And a block there is Malachi Jordan still on the ground behind the play. Justin Hopkins called for the foul. Maddox Ruth gets fouled but makes the basket. 4-point game, but Ruth will have a chance to make it a 3-point game from the line. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. And a timeout, Ensworth. Feels like a much needed one. Not only is CPA climbing back into it, but it is a physical game out there trying to get those rebounds. Tigers need a breather. They lead by 4. 68 seconds to go in the third quarter.
You're not on the camera, don't worry. You're on. You're on the camera.
Well, the rebound missed there, but Leroy Harris gets the rebound, or the free throw miss, and Leroy Harris gets the rebound, but a travel on Taylor. Missed the 3 anyways, but that was an opportunity for CPA to make it a 1-possession game. Instead, they turn it over, and Ensworth gets the basketball. O'Keefe and Heitch back in this one. They were out for about the back half of that third quarter. They're back in it now, and they'll look to try and put this game away in the third. See if Ensworth holds for the final shot. 45 seconds to go. O'Keefe out. Utley, open 3, made one at the beginning of the game. Passes up that look.
And now at this point, 35 seconds to go, I think Ensworth will just try and hold on for this final possession. "20 seconds to go now. Surratt with space, under 15 to go. We'll see who Ensworth wants to take this final shot. Heitch, inside. He hasn't scored in a while. Can't get the bounce. Utley gets the tip in, and that's how the third quarter ends. A much needed basket there right at the end of the third. We've seen numerous buzzer beaters tonight, 3 in the girls game, and we've got one here for the boys at the end of the third. They lead it by 6. They'll try and just hang on and preserve this lead for the fourth quarter.
It's not on you, it's not on you.
And we are back for the final quarter of tonight's doubleheader. The Ensworth girls with a buzzer beater win over the CPA girls. And tonight, well, it's the Ensworth boys who have a 6-point lead at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Maddox Ruth thin side. Just coming up short though. Lewis O'Keefe with the rebound. O'Keefe driving, tries to go underneath. Leroy Harris with the rejection, but he has stayed down, and this is not a good sign here. Hopefully he's okay. Good to see him back on his feet pretty quickly. Putting some pressure on that foot, able to walk by himself there. Hopefully he can come back into this one. A big physical presence on the inside for CPA. So now it'll be Taylor bringing it up for CPA. Inside, Maddox Ruth. Utley not putting him under pressure until he gets inside. Letting him kind of play from further away from the basket. William Carroll for 3. And he makes it, and it's a 3-point game. Well, CPA really struggled shooting the ball in the first half, but they have started knocking down some shots. And it is a 3-point game with under 7 to play. Surratt's got plenty of time here. Again, Tigers in no rush. They lead by 3. They led by as many as 15 in this game. Story that's really almost the opposite in the girls' game, where CPA led by as many as 11. And it was Ensworth who ended up winning by 2. Utley out to Heitch. Heitch will drive inside. And the foul before the shot. It'll be a block against CPA.
Foul number 3, Jason Taylor. His third,
Malachi Jordan coming back in, this time without a brace on that wrist. And we've got a timeout for CPA. They have 4 left, and in the fourth quarter, they'll use one. So 44-41 with 6:08 to go in this game. Coming out of the CPA timeout now, Ensworth basketball. They'll inbound it underneath. Heitch, for a moment, had the space to shoot a 3, but it was quickly closed down by CPA. Gotta say, Ensworth certainly burned over a minute of the clock on this possession alone. Really just passing it around. Doesn't even seem like they're trying to draw up anything towards the basket. They are just happy taking time off the clock now. Lewis O'Keefe into Malachi Jordan, who backs off. Some really good defense by CPA. They're not losing their concentration, staying right with their man. Another minute has gone off the clock now. And a steal by CPA, so their great defense pays off. And possibly a frustration foul there on Lewis O'Keefe. Jason Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2 to try and make it a 1-point game. Taylor has been efficient from the line tonight, made those 3 free throws at the end of that first half. A silly foul on the Tigers certainly could come back to bite them now. Taylor went 3 for 3 from the line. He made that one there. 2-point game. Swishes that one. 1-point game. It is good to see Leroy Harris back in the game. Does look like he has a little bit of tape on that left ankle. He's at least going to try and see how much pressure he can put, how hard he can play for these final few minutes now. It's a 1-point game. Ensworth going to have to be careful. That will be tipped off CPA. The CPA fans not happy with the call, but it will stay with Ensworth. That one almost stripped away from Roger Grant. Got to be careful now. Lewis O'Keefe driving all the way to the basket. Nice finish there. Back out to a 3-point game for the Tigers. Still 1 possession, though. And CPA has started to heat up in the fourth quarter from beyond the arc, so they could tie it up here. It's Lewis all the way for 2. 46-45. 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Nice pass out to Malachi Jordan. And Nick Heitch driving to the hoop. He gets fouled, but again before the shot. So Tigers will inbound it underneath the basket.
Team second. And for the Lions, number 24.
Inbound underneath, nice pass from Utley inside to O'Keefe. It's tipped away by Carroll. Stays Ensworth basketball, under 4 to go now. Tried to get it to Heitch, now they'll throw it deep to Roger Grant. And O'Keefe takes it out. Ensworth took a lot of time off the clock a few possessions ago, but now it's O'Keefe driving all the way high off the glass, and the putback by Roger Grant. Great anticipation there by the junior, and a huge basket that again pushes the lead out to 3. Maddox Ruth tried to drive, but Ethan Utley got a hand in there to stop his progress. Lewis now gonna try and drive on Roger Grant. He's going, but that one is rejected. But they're gonna say it hit the glass first for goaltending. So the basket will count, and it's 48 to 47 now. CPA crowd making some noise here in these final few minutes. Foul on CPA. That's their third with 2:59 to go. They'll get it out to Roger Grant on the inbound. Nick Heitch, who's been held quiet here in the second half. Can he make a clutch basket down the stretch? And O'Keefe going to be fouled there, so CPA out of fouls to give. Any more fouls they commit in the final 2:48 will send Ensworth to the line. Get it in quickly to Heitch. Malachi Jordan. Leroy Harris pressing up on him. Jordan, beautiful finish off the glass. Well, the Tigers like setting the ball up high and then just getting their guards and their playmakers one-on-one with the defender. They trust their players to be athletic and get past their man, and it's been successful here in the fourth quarter. Maddox Ruth gonna try driving inside. Kick out 3 for Lewis. Misses it. Leroy Harris with the rebound. And an acrobatic play there for CPA will give them the chance to tie this game. Referees talking over something. They went over to the scorers table for a second to discuss something. It'll be one shot for Leroy Harris. And he makes it. It is a tie game. So both games tonight will go down to the wire. Ensworth has led the whole way. They've got 2 minutes to try and close this one out. O'Keefe was open for a 3. Doesn't elect to take it though. And that is going to be a foul against NBA. That'll send Lewis O'Keefe to the line to shoot 2 as the Tigers are in the double bonus.
Foul number 24, Jim. That is his third, team fifth. To the line to shoot will be Luke.
O'Keefe makes the first one. Tigers have to lead back even if it's just a point for now. Some clutch free throw shooting there from Lewis O'Keefe. 52-50. CPA basketball. Jason Taylor gives it to Lewis. Now it's with Leroy Harris. Taylor has shot it well tonight. Could a three give CPA the lead? But it's with Lewis now. Tigers maybe try to trap there. Maddox Ruth going inside, then kicking it out to Harris. He'll go inside. Ensworth playing great defense. And for CPA, the time is running now. Just over a minute to go. The Ensworth crowd getting into it now. Back outside again, under a minute to go now. Taylor. Heitch playing good defense. Oh, a foul call there against Roger Grant. And it would have been, it looked like maybe even a 3-on-1 for the Tigers the other way. Instead, CPA hangs on to it. And they are going to call a timeout here. 52 seconds to go. Tigers lead 52-50. So here we go. CPA called the timeout. They've got the basketball. The inbound to Maddox Ruth. He's been their go-to man. Jason Taylor again was open for three for a second. Maddox Ruth gonna try a three. He misses, but Leroy Harris gets the rebound. That's the reason CPA is still in this game. And it is a tie game now. Timeout taken by CPA. 34 seconds to go, 52 apiece. You've got to think if you're Ensworth, you hold for last shot. And could we see buzzer beaters in back-to-back games here for the Tigers? It's certainly a possibility. We'll have to wait and find out. All right, here we go. 34 seconds, tie ball game. Tigers with the basketball. Lewis O'Keefe has it. Will CPA try and come up with some sort of trap here, or will they let Ensworth hold for the final shot? Hand it off now, 15 seconds to go. And a timeout taken by Ensworth now as they were able to let some of that clock run. 14 seconds to go. Both teams have one remaining, so Ensworth, if they do have trouble off the inbound, can use their final timeout. We saw number 11, Kim Cooper for the Tigers, hit the game winner in the first game. Could we see the other number 11 for Ensworth, Nick Heitch, hit the game winner in game number 2? Well, here we go. 14 seconds, tie ball game. The Ensworth boys basketball team looking for their 4th district win of the season. They have a big game tomorrow night on the road against JP2. They'd love to go into that one, continuing their winning streak. 10 seconds now. O'Keefe taking it up. 6. O'Keefe driving to the hole. Jump ball. It will stay with Ensworth. Could have been 2 free throws. Big call there. It will stay with Ensworth. 3 seconds exactly on the clock. Timeout CPA. That'll be their final one, at least of regulation, as this one could be headed to OT. But with 3 seconds to go, Tigers still have a chance to win it. It'll be Lewis O'Keefe to inbound here. They're gonna look maybe for Nick Heitch. They're gonna get it inside to Utley. The floater is good. Time will expire, and the Tigers are gonna win it. With some big time scouts in attendance, Ethan Utley wins it for Ensworth. And Ensworth goes 2 for 2 on the night between the boys and the girls. Both of them come down to the final shot, and Ensworth comes out victorious in both. As you get another look at the hook there from Ethan Utley. What a finish. And what a night it's been here at the Elkin Athletic Center. 2 amazing basketball games. And the Ensworth Tigers win it 54-52 thanks to Ethan Utley. I'm Dean Rolski up here in the booth. Good night and go Tigers.